All right, let's see. Coming up here, let's welcome Camp Constitution and Hal Shurtleff. And folks, we do have a number of speakers to get through, so as I bring you up, I'm just going to ask you if you can keep it right around 3 minutes. Hate to cut you short.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed being here. And we founded Camp Constitution for a number of reasons. One of them being most Americans, especially young Americans, know nothing about the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Last June, I was at a minor league baseball game in Virginia. My daughter was going to a college nearby. There was a young lady running for Congress, passing out pamphlets. So I thought I'd have some fun with her. I said, where do you find the job description for a member of the House of Representatives? She looked at me like I had, two heads. And I said, well, let me rephrase that. Where would you find the duties and responsibilities of a member of Congress? She looked at me and she said, online? And she's probably one of the most qualified people that's running in many races. Just a few days ago, we had a float in the Pittsfield, Massachusetts Independence Day parade. Not July 4th, but Independence Day. And we handed out a whole bunch of these constitutions. I even handed one out to Richard Neal, the congressman, a very left-wing congressman, and suggested he read it on occasions. And we had asked the question, can you name any of the signers of the Declaration? We're celebrating Independence Day. Can you name one or two, or maybe five? And most people, young, old, and middle-aged, couldn't name any. And so that means it's art. That's why we exist, to be able to help keep people understand that. Now, we do believe that climate change is a fraud. And at our camp, we have some great instructors. We have Lord Christopher Monckton. We hope he would debate Governor Weld on the subject. He's going to be coming in. Also, he'll be speaking here, because he's coming to our camp, he'll be speaking here in New Hampshire, and the 603 Alliance has more information about that. We also have one of the top climate scientists in the world, Professor Willie Soon. He's not only is he an instructor, but he comes with his whole family. We have some great instructors coming to our camp this year, July 28th to August 3rd, including this guy over here, Keith Hansen, knowing a little bit about the right to keep and bear arms, Josh Moore. We have Janine Turner. That's going to be, if not in person, at least Skyping in, but we hope she'll be there in person. We have constitutional scholars as well, Catherine White, and it's a lot of family fun. So, and it's also for unaccompanied minors, so we do encourage you. Check out our website, campconstitution.net. And I just want to point out, I handed this to Governor Weld, but he didn't, and he ended up leaving it here. In 1810, Noah Webster, he was, I think, a second cousin of Daniel Webster, wrote an essay refuting climate change. Nothing changed, and we actually put it back in print. Things don't, as King Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. Another thing that we want to offer, a wonderful free resource for researchers, historians, homeschoolers, teachers, is the Sam Blumenfeld Archive. Some of you know who Sam Blumenfeld was. I inherited his library and his papers, and we created this great resource. You can download incredible teaching people how to read free of charge without spending thousands of dollars. And we just launched a program called Camp Constitution Reading Hour to counter the cultural Marxists that are now using their libraries as battle zones for children. And we had some initial success. Two of the libraries that are hosting this drag queen reading hour have actually agreed to have our people come in. And we're asking people all over the country, can you spend an hour once a month at your local library reading to children about our wonderful history, something wholesome, reading about our free market system. Let's take the libraries back too, as well as the rest of the culture. And with that, I want to thank you, and please get a chance to visit our table.
Nothing quite like a drag queen reading your kid Goodnight Moon.
Croc TV.